Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Connor, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how you guys can gain a bunch of followers on Instagram through paid traffic, through Facebook ads. I'm going to be showing you guys live on my computer, so let's get right into it. Alright guys, so I just created this ad account for you guys so you guys can see me walk you guys through it, okay? But let's say that you don't have an account set up yet, you've never ran ads through Facebook before. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to business.facebook.com. Just that right there, you don't worry about any of the other stuff. And from there, it's going to ask you if you have a Facebook account. If you already do have an ads manager account, it's just you're already going to be walking. But if you don't, it's going to ask you for your Facebook account. You're going to set that up. And Facebook's going to walk you through that whole process. Even if you don't have a Facebook account yet, it's only going to take you like 3-4 minutes, okay? So once you get done with that, you're going to be ready to go pretty much. You're just going to want to go into the business settings. And from there, you're going to want to go to ad accounts, create your ad account, blah, 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 blah. Instagram accounts, you're going to want to add yours. And those are pretty much the only two things you want or you need in this case. So you can see that I already have mine added. So just those two things, the ad account and the Instagram account. And once you're there, I'm just going to give you guys a quick walkthrough so you guys can understand what you're doing, sort of. So you're going to want to, so ads are essentially the picture or image and the text. So what people actually see. That's where you choose what people are going to see, essentially, okay? And then the ad sets are where you're choosing who's going to see it, their location. You're going to choose, you can build an audience. So if you have one selected group of people that's working, you can duplicate it. That's making it kind of complicated, but essentially that's where you choose how much you're going to spend, the location, their interests, and all that. And then the campaign is where you can set the objective for the campaign. So let me just pull that up. It makes more sense. So campaign name. In this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly the strategy that I would use if I were doing this. I'm not doing this right now, but I know a lot of people that are getting a bunch of followers to this. And the reason why I'm not doing it is not because I don't think it works, but because honestly, I run a campaign towards my website where I get a bunch of people to convert. So that's a different thing, okay? Where I get people into a case study and then I get them on a phone call. And through that process, whenever you run any kind of ads, you're going to get followers. But this is strictly for people that don't have this big business built up. They don't really have a landing page that they want to take people to. They just want to get the lowest cost per follower, and they want to have real followers, and they want them fast and cheap. Okay, so if that's you, keep watching. I promise you guys will get a bunch out of this video. But as I was saying, for the campaign objective, awareness ads are essentially where you focus on a campaign towards showing the most people it for the lowest cost. And then traffic ads are where you want to show it to people, or where you are going to show it to people who are most likely going to click it. App installs, most people that are going to download the app. Video views, pretty self-explanatory. Lead generation is where they're going to submit a form. So you can have them click on the link, and rather than taking them to a website, it's going to take them to an in-Facebook form where they can submit some information, and it's going to go straight to you, whether you want to put them in a CRM or you just want to have their information and warm call them, because I already gave you their information. And then these are pretty self-explanatory. Then conversions, like I said, this is what I use because I have a website, so I take people to a page, and essentially I have it set up where if they reach a certain page, then they've converted. So I basically tell Facebook with that, I want more people like this. So basically I want more people that get on a phone call with me, or I want more people that end up working with me. Essentially the people that make me money, people that make me the most money. And then catalog sales, blah, 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 store traffic. So we're going to go with traffic ads. And why that? Because we're going to put in the button or the call to action, we're going to have them go to your Instagram page. And we're going to ask them to we're going to have a call to action, and that's going to be to follow you and message you. But that's later on, okay? And it's going to be a story post. But in this video right now, I'm going to pretend like we're a rapper. Okay, we're a United States rapper. We're underground. We're trying to build a following, and we're really just trying to get noticed. So just gonna put hip hop. We're a hip hop rapper. Okay. We have auction. Don't change that. Traffic. Leave that. Split test. That's essentially if you're running more than one ad set and you want to see which one's doing better. But in this video, we're only gonna be running with a $5 a day ad set, and we're just gonna be running one ad set. So we don't need a split test. So I'm gonna leave that off. And then campaign optimization. Essentially, that is where you have multiple ad sets, and Facebook's going to go ahead and distribute the money, putting more into the ad sets that are doing better. So if one ad set's getting a bunch more clicks for the lower cost, let's say we had two ad sets, they're each at $5 a day. If we wanted it to optimize itself by checking this, it might put $8 into one and then $2 into another one day because it notices that one's doing better than the other. But for this video, we're not going to do that. And so the first ad set that we're going to do is we're going to do, I don't know. We're going to do, this doesn't really matter. This is essentially just your targeting. So you can duplicate the ad set, and the purpose of having an ad set name, no one's going to see this except you. It's just strictly for organization. Okay. So we're just going to do new rapper. Or actually, let's do Lil Uzi Vert. Okay. Got that saved. Don't worry about these right here. It's just because we haven't created the ad set, obviously. Blah, blah, blah. Publish. Permission errors, because I don't really have this account set up yet. It's just strictly for this video. But what you would want to do is you want to exit out, go to the ad set. So this is the ad set that we just created, and we're going to want to edit it. And so we want to leave it as this, leave it as website. So we want, and like I said, we're going to be running at $5 a day. So this is where you're going to choose your daily budget, or you can have a lifetime budget, but I really suggest you just have a daily budget for however much you want. But remember, you guys want to start low. Like, even if I wasn't running this, even if this wasn't strictly a video, maybe I'll have more than $5, but I have more than one ad set as well. I'd start each ad set at $5 or $10 a day. Okay. And then the end date, don't schedule end date, or you can have one. You just choose when you want it to end. And then one big thing, I would suggest that you guys switch this to people living in this location. So it's not just travelers. And that's really important. And in most cases, I would run the ads including worldwide and then I'd exclude some places that I don't need that are high cost. So the United States, Canada, the UK, those three places are really expensive to advertise to, or they're a lot more expensive than other countries. So I'd take them out. Maybe I wouldn't take out the US because I'm there. But for you guys, since we're rappers, you kind of got to do a little bit of research. But the rap in the United States and Canada are very different than the rap in other countries such as Europe and Asia. So we're just going to want to keep it in Canada. Whoops, did I just exclude that? Canada and the United States. That's where we want to market to. These are the only people that we want to see the ads. We show other people, it's going to be a waste of money. And so obviously you're going to have to use some common sense right here with who you want to market to. But since we're doing rap, we're pretending like we're a rapper and we want to grow our Instagram, we're going to want to set the age to, I don't know, 16 to 30 maybe. That's just what I'd say. And then English, you're going to want to set the language to English, obviously. And then men, women, whichever one you want to market to. I'd say both, but if you're someone who only wants men, if you're someone who only wants women, then do that. And then right here where it says include interests, let's say hip hop music is an interest, rap is an interest, rapping. rapping, whatever. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to narrow it. Okay, so you can see right here we have 52 million. That's a lot. And how we do this is essentially think of these right here as the big circle. And then when you do narrowing, it's a smaller circle inside. So it's going to go from this to only the specific people. So we've narrowed down this, and then now I do Lil Uzi Vert. That's the reason why I chose that as the name, because this is one of the only rappers on here that you can strictly, that's an option for detailed targeting, because a lot of these rappers, they're honestly not on here. You have to be pretty big to be on here. But he was one of the number one rappers to be searched up at a time. So that's why I'm just going with this, and that's why he's able to be a detailed targeting option. And so you never want to click this. Never expand the detailed targeting. Never do that. And then you want to connections, blah, 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 add a connection type. No, you don't want to add this. You can. This is basically for people that already have a following on Facebook, or maybe they downloaded an app before, maybe you have an event set up. But we're not using this in that case. And like I said before, we're only going to want to be targeting to people through an Instagram story. Okay? So you're going to want to click out of here. You're going to want to get rid of these and just leave Instagram. Take out Instagram feed. Take out Instagram Explorer. And just leave Instagram stories, because that's the only way that we're going to hit these people. It's cheap. It's efficient. And it works. It literally works better than on the feed, and it's about half as expensive. Okay? Just trust me on this. Blah, 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 blah. Link clicks. So obviously we're optimizing for. And then you're going to want to switch this, actually. You're going to want to switch this to link click CPC. So cost per click. So you're only going to be charged by click rather than impression. And so I don't have this set up yet, so it's going to say that I don't have the permissions, but you guys can tell. Literally just follow what I've done so far. And now I'm going to X out of here. I already have that set up. And then after that, you're going to want to go to the ad. You're going to want to press edit. Once you've done that, you're going to want to do like new rapper, or whatever the actual ad is going to look like. Just describe it. It's strictly for organization. No one's going to see this. I don't have my account linked to this. Like I said, I don't really use this account. But because I told you to add the Instagram account, it's strictly for this purpose. So you're going to be able to go here and then add the account. It'll show up right here, and you'll be good to go. So add that really quickly. And then go down, and you're going to want to do a single image or video. Single image or video. And then you're going to want to add media, and you're going to want to have a story. So you can go ahead and look at the dimensions of a story, but you want to make sure that the photo is like that. And essentially what we're going to be asking for is you're going to want to have some sort of offer, if you can. If you don't, then just you can ask them to follow you, but that's not going to work as good. Have some sort of offer. Say, are you trying to, okay, so if I was a rapper, I would go ahead and I would put a video, and I would say, go follow and message me before the come up, or something like that. Just say something that's going to get them to your page. And a lot of people surprisingly don't know that you don't have to follow a person before you message them, but some people are just going to want to message you. So you know how when you press follow, you'll be able to see message after? A lot of people don't know that you can just click in the top right. And so that's why it's a good way. Ask people to message you for some reason. And so we have our video added. We're good to go. You don't need to worry about any primary text. You can have that if you want. But I would suggest just going on Canva, Canva, completely free. Get your video put together and just add the text on. Or if you just have a video added, or you already have it edited, or if you're just using a picture, which is not that big of a deal. A lot of people think you need to have a video on Facebook, but that's simply not the case. You just have a picture, you'll be good to go. just add some text, having like a call to action, ask them to go to your page and message you about something or tell them about your offer. But just keep it short and sweet. These are already people who optimize to click. These are already people that we know their interest is going to be something similar to what we have to offer. Okay, so we're a rapper. These people are already interested in Uzi, and they're already interested in clicking on a lot of things. Okay, so we already narrowed it down to that. So the chances of clicking are really good. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to website URL, and what you're going to do is Instagram. Log into Thomas's account. Not now. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so for example, carnally.com, this is one of my accounts. You just copy and paste this link right here. Copy and paste, boom. It's not my main Instagram. If you guys are looking for my main Instagram, it's just Drape, DRAPE. And so once they click, they won't be taken to Safari. They'll be taken straight in the app to your page. But that's not what we want to ask for. If you guys want to know a big secret that a lot of people don't know, it is on the ad, have them click on your name. So if you want, when you're on Canva or you're editing it, have an arrow pointing to the top left. And so that will ask them to click on your page, and it won't charge you. You're getting charged by how many times they click on this. It's not expensive, but it's a lot more cost efficient if everyone's just clicking on your name. And obviously that's not going to be the case all the time, but if you can add that in there, it'll cut down your cost. You'll have more messages and more clicks. Because remember, we have a budget. So we'll get more clicks during that time that we're spending our budget. And then you're going to want to go to learn more. You're going to want to have it as learn more. That's what I mean. Don't worry about any of these. Leave it, learn more. You can change the background colors if you want. It doesn't really matter. I don't have a picture added right now, but you guys are going to. And then you're pretty much good to go. You're going to press publish. It's going to take some time to get approved, but you're going to be able to chill here. It's not going to look like this. It's going to say in review. And it's going to be in review for a while, depending on how much text you have on there, if you have a new account or not. But essentially, that's where Facebook's going to review and make sure it's not violating their terms, which is an important thing. Don't violate their terms. Once you get an account ban, it sucks. It's hard to get back on. Okay? Just follow their guidelines. They give them to you while you're creating the account. But essentially, yeah, this is how you're going to be getting a bunch of followers. Obviously, you're going to want to split test. So I only created one ad set in front of you guys. That was Lil Uzi Vert. This is the ad. But if it works, bring the budget up. If it doesn't, kill it. But give us some time. Give it a few days. Let us spend maybe like $25 or so. It's not doing well, but you guys are definitely going to get some followers, okay? So you're going to get followers, like I said, any way that you run ads, you're just naturally going to get them. People are going to see that hadn't seen you before, and they're going to be interested in you. But this is strictly a way to get you cheap followers. They're going to be real. They're really engaging. You don't have to worry about them being fake. They're not even going to look fake. And they're not fake. They're really engaging, and they're real people. But yeah, if I was a rapper, or if I didn't have like this business put together and I didn't have a website and I was trying to gain followers, I would say this is by far the number one way to do so, okay? So if you guys have any questions or comments, make sure to leave them down below, or just message me on Instagram @Drape. And if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, feel free to message me on Instagram whenever. I respond to my DMs usually once every single day. But yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.